Hey guys, it's Mei-Ō. What we're going to be talking about today are the possibilities of One Piece chapter 1014. Since there was no chapter last week and we are on break, I'm going to sort of give you my ideas of what is going to end up happening during chapter 1014. As we all know, One Piece can be a little bit formulaic and could easily be seen as a repeat of a different arc. But in this situation, I am sort of seeing some similarities of when Luffy first fought Crocodile. It was a battle that he couldn't win on his first or second try. It took him 3 tries in total. So I believe that this sort of same idea is also going to apply with the fight with Kaido. I don't think Luffy will end up getting any more power-ups, but I do believe that Oda will not end up touching back on the fight during this next chapter, even though it would be interesting. I feel like there's a lot more other things that are planned before Luffy ends up finishing off Kaido. But before we continue on with the video, I just want to do a little shout out to King Tiki01. Man, welcome to the crew. I really appreciate you for subscribing. So guys, if you've been watching the video and you've also watched some of my previous videos and you're still not subscribed, just pause the video, subscribe to the channel. It will help me out a lot. Make sure to like the video as well. Comment in the comment section below. If you're interested in One Piece theories and One Piece videos, I am making a lot more One Piece videos, sort of having a whole entire 30 for 30 videos so I can get my channel all started. So like I said before, like and subscribe. That will really help me out, and let's get on to the video. So like I said before, I do see a little similarities between the Alabasta arc and as well as the Wano arc, in a sense where Luffy ended up struggling to fight Crocodile because he was way stronger than him and he was a warlord at that time, and it was sort of difficult for Luffy to actually meet his strength. During that fight, there's a couple of things that Luffy had to learn and Luffy had to do to sort of beat Crocodile. In this sense, in Wano, Kaido is Luffy's first emperor that he wants to end up fighting. Oda is showing us that Luffy is going to have a little bit more of a struggle, even with the amount of power-ups that he's going to end up learning throughout the fight. But though he is having little struggles with fighting Kaido, I do not think that Luffy is down and out. I honestly believe that there is something more important for Luffy to do before he ends up fighting Kaido. I'm not quite sure what is that important situation or thing that Luffy needs to do, but the reason I do believe that he has to do something important is because there is no reason for Luffy to end up falling off Onigashima instead of just being on Onigashima passed out. So I feel like Oda has a plan for Luffy, but I really feel like we're not going to get that much information about Luffy in the next chapter. But there is a person just like Luffy that is sort of in the same boat, as the same strength, and we all know who that is. That is Captain Kidd. We haven't learned that much about Captain Kidd and his strength and his battle prowess, but I do feel like the next chapter, chapter 1014, we would have to get some sort of clash between him and Big Mom, and him most likely learning the same advanced conqueror's ability. This would make sense because he is portrayed as the rival of Luffy, sort of on the same level, and I feel like that is the only way that he can actually fight against Big Mom. But at the same time, I also do believe that Kid will not end up beating Big Mom of course, but he will end up falling and Big Mom will end up somewhere else, most likely clashing with Kaido again due to her betrayal. Now let's talk about another roof top 5 member. The one that is said to be equal to Zoro in strength and in battle prowess, and that is Killer. Killer, the last time we saw him was with the fight or sort of face off with Hawkins. Now, we've had this similar situation when it came on to Zoro and Hawkins, where Zoro said that he would take care of Hawkins and Luffy wouldn't have to worry about him, and he was able to fend off Hawkins for a while. I expect the same thing from Killer and nothing less. If Hawkins ends up making quick work of Killer, this will sort of show that the level of strength between Luffy and Kid and Zoro and Killer are clearly not the same. They're not equals in any sort of fashion. And I feel like this will allow us to see as well the real strength of Killer. I honestly feel that last chapter we've sort of had a thing with Luffy, and this next chapter 1014, we're most likely gonna get more face-offs or a clash with the other rooftop 5 members. So Killer, Law, and Kid. They will all end up having their sort of face-off in this next chapter. Now, talking about Law. Law, man, he is one of the coolest characters in the whole entire series. He is very important in this raid, and he's one of the main rooftop 5 members. But we all want him to go all out. The last time Law had a fight, it was with Doflamingo, and that didn't really end up too well. So, a good fight to put him on saving grace with the fans and show his true strength and the true power of the Opi Opi no Mi. I feel like he should go against King. They both have long swords.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I didn't mean it like that, guys, but let's go on. Anyway, their strengths are most likely to be reckoned with. We don't know. We need more information on the extent of Law's power. He was sort of a support member in the rooftop fight with Kaido and Big Mom. But honestly, we've never fully got a full blown out fight from Law, and I need that to happen, and I figured it will end up happening, or it should end up happening through this arc, and the person who it should be considered one of the top strongest members of this raid and of Kaido's crew, and that will be King and Law. So it would make a lot of sense if they end up fighting, or if they end up sort of clashing in the next chapter. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about my favorite character, Jinbei. Jinbei went against Who's Who, and I need that fight. I need to know the extent of Jinbei's power. I really feel like Who's Who won't give Jinbei that big of a problem due to Jinbei's ability and his fighting style. But I do feel like this would be a great clash, okay? Reason being is because there is some sort of lore between the two. They've met each other, or they've had some sort of clash in the past, some sort of meeting in the past, and I would love to know what it was or how it went down. Did Jinbei sort of save him? Did Jinbei sort of put him in a dire situation? I do not know, but it's going to be extremely interesting once we find out, because they, out of the whole entire raid and everybody who's matching up against each other, they have the most backstory in their fight. But let me know what you guys think. I know there's a lot more other people in this raid, like Robin, Brooke, Chopper. I really do understand that, but I feel like the people that I've mentioned in this video are the ones that are going to end up getting a fight or a clash in the next chapter. It will be interesting if Robin, Brooke, Chopper, Sanji end up getting a fight, but I feel like that is the most common things that people have been talking about. So I decided to just leave that alone. I've also mentioned it in my previous videos, my previous prediction videos, and I really haven't changed that sort of aspect on that one. But like I said, let me know what you guys think. If you have any matchups that you would want, comment in the comment section below about it. Like and subscribe, like I said before. I will be coming out with more theory videos. It is the whole thing with my 30 for 30 videos. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next One Piece video.